as Tom Brady a couple years ago, Matty Ice has kind of been treading water, and treading water is kind of what he was doing last week during week 1 of the preseason, Combs. So if Matt Ryan does not lead the Colts to the playoffs this season, then what?
Then the Colts lost the last regular season game to the Jaguars again. They don't play the Jaguars the final game of the season. You know who they play this time?
The Titans,
Texans.
Right? The Texans.
So it'll almost be just as bad of a loss if that's what keeps them out of the playoffs. I don't think that anything keeps this team out of the playoffs, short of maybe even an injury to Matt Ryan. But he does have one of the best backups in the game in Nick Foles sitting behind him. You know, Nick Foles is not a guy you want to be your starter, but he is a guy that you want to be your backup in case your quarterback goes down for a game or two.
Exactly.
Right? I mean, that's Nick Foles' career. And then if both of those guys don't work out, you got Sam Ehlinger and Jack Cohn behind them. You know, and I really like all of these quarterbacks they have on this roster. I think that all of them do just a fine job because all you have to do really is hand the ball off to Jonathan Taylor anyway. And you're going to be all right. This team is going to be fine. So if they don't make the playoffs, then that means all 4 quarterbacks died in a horrific car accident on the way to the stadium.
Wow, that's a pretty bold statement there, Cotton. Hopefully they don't carpool or take different buses, right? But if the Indianapolis Colts do not make the playoffs this season, they are the new quarterback death hole, Combs, because this is their 4th quarterback starting in 4 years. So take that into perspective. This is their 4th quarterback in 4 years. So if they do not make the playoffs again, this is a quarterback cesspool like at this point. And they better start going after Jimmy G in the offseason ASAP because this team is legitimately a quarterback away. Yes, I've been saying
I'm still confused as to why they stepped away from
Carson Wentz.
Carson Wentz. That move surprised me.
Yeah, that I'm not. I can't answer that question just because Carson Wentz was kind of riddled with injuries all season long. But I feel like it was more off the field stuff just because it seemed like something was happening outside the realm that we didn't see. Just between him and the coaching staff or him and the ownership or something. That's kind of what I feel. It's like something wasn't vibing quite right. But, yeah, I mean, if the Colts miss the playoffs again, it is time to fire the quarterback coach. Figure something out. Shake it up, right? Because, hell, you've had Matt Ryan now, Carson Wentz, Jacoby Brissett, right? And then Philip Rivers too. So I mean, they've had fairly good quarterbacks. I mean, it's not like they have a Colin Kaepernick on the on the field, right?